lakad matatag!
Normally.
10 seconds remaining.
So, all right. Instant response as well. We're going to go.
Savage, he'll have to back off. Trying to get them on the way out through the tree line. Instead, maybe even trying to go for the body blocks.
Fishman might be in trouble.
Radiant's courier has been
One more right click. Hyde should be able to bring him down. Gonna consider about
as well to the helm of the Dominator creep once
mid lane.
Toby picks it up.
Oh, Makoto stepped a little bit too far forward. Even Fishman will TP in just to provide the extra spells if required to bring down the Shadow Fiend. A great rotation. And also trying to pick up the power runes for the Leshrac. Not going to be the case. Actually, sorry. Storm it
Savage
does.
is indeed. Oh no, they got the stun with the Centaur Conqueror. Oh, the neutral creeps.
So we're going to be able to chase them down. Katomi will hold back the Pudge for the moment, though.
Happy enough
juicy
to
stack,
take away
Savage.
this acceleration, though.
Ooh, gotta be cautious. Another stun coming out. Q's gonna now be able to step on over, but Pure is even rotated down as well, but the ice path from Fishman just keeps Toby alive, and now they can try and pursue. Well aware that Entity are bringing all 5 members down to bottom, and Savage TP down, so he's stuck here. Talon,
coming,
you
though.
need to take the fight. You've got to bring the boys to be able to defend the tower. As Savage is going to start. The hook onto Stormstormer. Tombstone dropped as
Double
well.
stun.
A beautiful position. The Tombstone can Entity deal with it. They're going to try and go for the heroes instead.
KP's
Double
gone
kill
off.
for Makoto in the end. As a Shadow Fiend is just freely setting up the razors, melting down the heroes of Entity. Just go into the meat grinder. Talon bring all the boys and they will success.
Hyde's coming
Q's
down.
got 6.
Yep,
This
they
is
got the
scary,
Tombstone.
man. This is really scary. And
What a hook.
Savage, he's on point with the hook. Sets up for the Ice Blast perfectly, and Stormstormer's gonna pop. Once again, Entity butting their heads against the wall, but they can't crack the code as Talon even bring KP down bottom as well to get another pick off for Savage. A double kill for the Pudge.
They're going to try and go for a little bit of a backline. They've got some things to have some strong team fight right now on Entity. You know, the helm of the Overlord's
Playing
complete.
Savage. Pure's going to be nearby to pump in that physical damage once the Flesh Heap expires, and that's a freebie. Even used as a DD at the end, so we've been looking for some more out of this.
Pure got the what's strong right now, and yeah, he's going to need to start running.
Yeah, they're tipping top, but they won't have Makoto. Let's see if Entity want to try and take the team fight. They're going to be in onto Stormstorm with the Ice Blast. That's enough to blow him up. And our KP's looking for the +1 as well, as Fishman's the target. Off to the other side of the map, Toby finds a free kill to hide. Now, but the rest of Entity is starting to connect. It's going to Pure that goes to the backline and now can target down with the Pudge. With the help of Katomi holding Savage. Strong they are. They're ready for a fight.
Don't want to get caught
Ice
out on
Blast on
KP.
cooldown for 35. Katomi's going to be the one leading forward. A beautiful double stun to set up for the Nyx Assassin, but Talon, they've got control of the area thanks to the Tombstone. Pure's going to try and turn to deal with it, but they get the Dismember before the accurate shift. The Talon
Rebounds available.
capitalize on their misplay. Now they can get more as well as Fishman, though. Great reactions with the TP out. So in the end, Savage again. Ice Blast's going to fly on 4.
It's a good one.
Grouped up. But it might not matter. Savage is taking way too much damage. As now Entity, they're looking for more kills. Gonna try and chase down Talon, although and both supports into the tree line. As the cleanup crew has arrived, no escape for Talon's members.
And they were able to get that because he went for that deep dive. It's the one there. Savage, he wants to find the hook angle.
Tony with the jump again. Finds the
Good
opening.
save.
The hook's going to be able to buy him some time. And KP into the middle. Onto Stormstorm with the Ice Blast follow-up as well. And perfect. As Talon just ripped them apart. Entity will try and buy back, but they're going to be quick. Roche is falling relatively low, but Talon going to try and reset back to their high ground.
They've still got that Tombstone up there, giving them a lot of vision and giving them a ton of understanding as well. Savage, just 3 seconds left on the Dismember. So if you're able to get that dieback on Pure, that would be enormous. And that's why Entity, they're hugging their Observer Ward. Does he go for this all in play?
They might have to. They kill Pure though, this is huge. Even Katomi's gonna buy back as well. Hyde slowly being brought down.
Roche might kill
The
him.
Thunder Creep might be able to do it, and that's gonna be the case, but he's gotta buy back to rejoin the boys. A 5-on-4. They saw Pure. Pure is isolated. Savage with a movement forward. Ice Path just buying enough time, and now Pure considering about playing with his food at the moment, but he's going to be cautious. The Ice Path gets the pass through. They're going to be able to break the Dismember, keeping Pure alive for the moment. Meanwhile, Savage, he's just end up going down. This is a big opening now for Entities. Pure doesn't have to worry about too much. Protected with Katomi's positioning in the river. Atos to hold them back, but Pure will be able to get some separation.
Oh, so tense. Roche still on such low HP. Lane's not pushing in just yet. Makoto didn't have to use his buyback, so probably going to be looking to give this one.
Talon have no idea where they are. Smoke's going to pop. And how can they get the jump? It's going to be Kataomi that gets the start. Tombstone laid down. That's a big jump from Savage. A BKB committed incredibly early on, so Pure, he can look to dance out to the left side. All Entity need to do is reset, wait out for the Tombstone, and then they can find an opening back in. There's potential with the Ice Path. That could be the chance for them. Instead, it's going to be the hook. Storm is separated for the team, but the Ice Path fall up along with the right-click damage. They're not doing enough, though, as now Pure's got an opening. A waveform into the middle, trying to target down Makoto, but he just doesn't have any members nearby. Makoto, 1 life, but as soon as he respawns, he'll be killed off for the second time as Entity. All they needed to do was back off, wait for the Tombstone, wait for the BKB, and as soon as they expired, they could jump back in with the opening for them.
So slow ways to be able to deal with this creep wave.
They might just jump Q.
Oh yeah.
Katomi's just going to do that.
That's a buyback.
Storm with the instant follow-up. KP's going to try and counter-initiate off the back of Makoto's damage as well. It's a lot onto Stormer. So in the end, a decent trade for Talon. You lose to Lesh for the AA.
And he gets the assist gold as well, giving him enough.
Makoto, Ice Path to start.
Oh,
they force him out of the hook range. Makoto's going to try and turn off the back of the BKB. They're onto Pure instead, but they don't have
Ice
the
Blast
damage.
coming in.
Pure's okay for the moment. They've still locked onto their target in the tree line. Toby does the dirty work, cleaning off Makoto, and now they can just look to try and get more members as well before they're inside the base. As Kataomi, a double stun to set up for the follow-up, an even better Ice Path as Entity won't let up. Further inside they go. Your home is mine now. As Pure, be cautious though, respect the buyback to Savage. The chain control needs to be perfect. Pure waveformed into the middle.
He's out of the ball.
Kataomi is going to try and protect him for as long as possible. With a waveform back up, we'll be able to reposition to the north side. Savage is going to blink in a couple of seconds. Dismember as well shortly. They will not be able to close the distance. A beautiful retreat from Entity. Defensive use of the hook from Savage, going to be able to protect Makoto, but the buildings are starting to fall.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Especially now that he's level 25. Just that extra damage output, willing to dive super deep. I think he wants to enable the rest of his team first by taking that tier 3 tower.
Tommy again.
He's been caught.
Look, for both sides, Savage, he's going to be the one to clip it first, but somehow Pure gets out! The Ice Path cancelling the Dismember! Oh no, he doesn't have a buyback as well. It's all on Makoto to try and hold the base, but I don't think he can do it by himself. As Entity, they still lose 2 members. Pure's going to wait for him for the Spike Carapace, clipping out the Shadow Fiend. KP can't even finish off Pure's first life.
2 cores down, still a little bit scary. They're looking to go for that surprise pickoff around the... He's the one with the gem. The double stun!
Double stun! Ice Path follow! Kataomi, what? He always does it for them, always comes through clutch for Entity. They got the ages, but I don't think they'll get anything more out of it.
Radiant's bottom barracks.
They'll get a tier 3 on Entity though, and the lane of Rax. They're even going to consider going straight for the throne. No buyback on 3 here.
Maybe the fear into the Ice Blast? Can you stall for 10 seconds? They're going to chuck out the Ice Blast anyway, but Pure just easily sidesteps it. They need to do something on Talon. Makoto's going to try and get the right clicks out. Pure's just toying with them. Pure is just playing with his food. You got the Undying back alive. Savage has respawned as well, so Entity have not ended this game.
Okay. So you're saying there's a chance? What does Gaben say? Alright, yeah, that's about right. Buybacks coming up in about a minute or so, so they're not even going to have that.
So they might not even have Savage. Look at the damage coming through too fast. A double 4-star out, but NT are too far ahead, man. Pure's just critting them down left, right, and center. And Pure, yeah, he's going for more as well. The Spike Carapace holding Q into place. There'll be no defense. Everyone will just end up falling under Pure's Morphling. He'll reign supreme. Even inside the base he goes.
Gonna need to refresh a Savage.
They can pop the refresher with another Dismember. They get the initial stun, but the waveform down for Pure. Beautiful hook from Savage, but the throne's being brought down. All the other members from Entity, they don't want to have fun. They just want to end this game. Screw the killers. Let's get this game 1 victory under our belt and move over to the second. The Ice Blast, and all of a sudden you're dead, and now you've got the numbers advantage.
You may now select your heroes.
Had too many points into the flesh heap early, and they're actually going to get the hook back onto Hyde. No mana on Katomi. Oh, and a lucky bounce.
First blood. Oh, the creep's got it. So the gold's going to be split between the two. Ishrai finding that little bit of extra.
Not so much of the late game issue that they've got on Talon this time. Well, actually, Savage worried about the laning stage for now.
Yeah, look at the beautiful setup they have. Cold Feet's going to find the proc, and Entity strike back, and we also in the other lane. Hyde's also going to go down. Kataomi under the tower, dancing through the tree line, but look at the Sven knows exactly where the Dawnbreaker is chasing himself away. We'll get some distance. Maybe they'll go for the easier kill in Hyde. A bouncer's only delaying this, and they'll give the kill over to Pure.
He was getting a little bit tired of farming right underneath the safety of his tower. Illusions. Oh, they're going to go for a kill onto him, though.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Savage. Cold Feet proc's going to be there. Fissure should be able to disrupt it for the moment. Instead, he's actually going to charge on full to Fishman. They're relying on the body blocks. Q's doing a pretty goddamn good job at the moment, and Q helps secure the kill thanks to the illusion. So beautifully done from Talon. He might not be able to get out though as Toby
Middle tower is
continuing to chase him through the tree line. Another fissure up shortly here from Qf. Will be
The Grave Chill being used by Stormstormer to get away from Makoto. But
blame Savage.
They protect.
Whoa, the Cold Feet proc, jump in from Toby, now with the turnaround, they know he committed into the middle. They need a lucky bounce, but the Ancient Apparition's going to be able to separate, but it does not matter. All they needed was one stun to get the kill. Now bottom lane as well. Pure's going to make the attempt onto KP. Kataomi might be able to get some distance. KP attempts the ultimate, but stopped just short. Thanks to the Storm Hammer, great rotation with Sven being able to combine with the... They might be eyeing up Savage though.
Yeah. Can they land
The
the hook?
wraparound, oh, beautiful hook from Pure, sets up for the Ice Blast perfectly. A fissure too late to disrupt the Dismember, and now this is the opening that Entity been waiting for.
And instantly just popping that first drum charge, understanding that, look, we could use all 8, but they're going to be for high quality objectives. It's going to get us closer to those secondary timings, and by the time they're all expired, we'll have the breaker victory, but... No, let's say 3's a charm.
They're going to see the Witch Doctor. They might even be able to scout out Makoto. Use to the Voodoo. They're off the mark, but it will not matter. They'll still be able to chase him down and get the kill. But what can this Entity counter-smoke themselves as well? Q's ready.
Oh,
can
no!
he find the opening? Oh no, the echo from Makoto. Into the middle, trying to get the damage out. He's going to be cautious over the Ice Blast connecting. And now the hook back as well. Can they protect the less track? The Solar Guardian comes out too late. As Entity, they'll Delta split away. Topi's eyes are lit up for the moment, but it looks like Stormstormer, he's the one that's in trouble. Pure's going to look to re-enter the fight, trying to get onto 23. Savage with the fissure holds them back as Talon, even though the Echo Slam didn't go their way, even though Makoto went down to star, they will still get 3 members from Entity. It's hero. Definitely Q needs to be the man that's killed off, and well, he's leading the charge. A blind blink onto the high ground. Toby's got great positioning. A BKB hook as well. In fact, he wants to jump in. Toby's ready to take the team fight. Q's going to charge in as well as Hyde's in trouble. There's both support just going down to start the fight. But they're not going just yet as KB enters off the back of the Solar Guardian, but it's not the fight they were hoping for. Although Makoto with the cleanup is also jumping in. But one by one is Talon just going in mindlessly. They don't have all 5 members nearby to turn it around. It's now Savage. He's on the run. He needs the boys. He needs some way to keep himself alive. And with a buyback, will be a deterrent. Entity. Woo! But the hook from Pure. And the choke point. Q. Yo, they got him. Oh, no. Beautiful hook from Pure. That's 70 seconds without the Earthshaker. That's some objectives now.
Doing their best to try and fix the lanes again. Makoto. Vision stack. It was him solo carrying a lot of these games. He's level 18 now. So 3 points into the Pulse Nova. They're going to try and time out this Aegis with their initiation perfectly. Stormstormer, he doesn't have the Aegis.
Yeah, they know that Pure is down near the Ancients. So they're completely isolated. No one's playing behind Stormstormer and Talon. Great read from there, just jumping. Guys, double the power. Makoto? BKB's out. Fissure as well to disrupt, but he's going to be blocked into the middle. Toby's going to try and clean in with the finishing blow, and he's got the damage required. The hook as well again from Pure, dragging KP back, but look at the respect. As soon as Savage shows up, Entity hesitant about continuing on with the team fight. They're going to turn and blow up Kataomi. Now Pure might be the one that's in trouble. Still confident with Sammy's grab. Pure just jumps in. This man doesn't give a damn. Straight onto Q's location. And Savage is out of Metamorphosis duration as well. Turns with the Sunder. Can they get the finishing blow? They finally deal with Pure's Pudge. And now they can go for the remaining forces. But Entity have enough time to back up.
Have them back online, and they're going to instantly go for a smoke here, not under any kind of Radiant Vision, and I love the itemization from Savage. He's gone into the Daedalus, so we know how tanky Pudge is.
Fight. Smoke's gonna pop. Pure gets a jump.
Oh, the Maledict's too late.
To Q he goes, trying to take the Earthshaker out of the fight. He'll turn to now address the Terrorblade issue as well, as Toby's gonna follow in pursuit. But they haven't got the damage for Savage at the moment. Opportunity for the Sunder to turn it around as a Death Ward. Secures the kill into Pure, but simultaneously TB will take his spill. Do they have the damage now to deal with Makoto as well? Toby's attempting, but Makoto stands his ground off the back of the Blood Sword. He's able to get out, but can the rest of Entity live? Katomi and Storm Summer once again out to the left side. They're going to make an attempt on Pure. You'll sort of see the TP. Although the fish is going to come out too fast before the reactions. Q in with the Echo as well, but Pure is okay. Thanks to Katomi. And he's going to protect a fellow brother as well as Entity. Get out of danger. And they're TPing in. Look at the outburst, Fishman. He's going to get brought down, at least gets the Ice Boss off before he dies, but they're on to Savage before the BKB. The chain control is going to be perfect. They hold the Stormhammer into the last second, and now Pure can look to go for some more members as well, as Talon just need to get out, but Makoto's in trouble. There's going to be no escaping here for the Lashak. He's just going to hope he can take some of the Entity members into the grave along with him. And Fisher to help out for the moment. The Bloodstone active as well, but it's just not enough damage. Without other people nearby on Talon, they might even get Q as well. In the lane, Q is okay from Pure. Is he going to go?
Oh, no way!
Oh my God! Pure, what are you doing to them? Oh, this man's punch is so nutty.
Pure carnage, that's what it is.
Dismember. You're just dead through this combo. If Savage gets caught out with double Dismember, he's gone. There's nothing they can do. So they're going to play around their ward. Look at the Visage Familiar scouting them out. Makoto gets a jump, but it's going to be Pure that's in the middle first. They're trying to play around with the BKB, but it won't be enough to protect Makoto. It was the right-click damage from Toby. Too much for them to deal with. And now Pure as well. They caught him out. Savage is in trouble. What can they do to keep the Terrorblade alive? He'll somehow make it back to the high gun. Turns it around with the Sunder as well, but it's Savage against the world. They don't have buybacks on Makoto as well. The TB needs to be the main damage source, and Pure's going to make sure that's not the case. Into the middle he goes, and down goes Savage. A buyback is there, but it will do nothing. As Entity will go for the last component. KP's Dawnbreaker. Can he make it away? He'll just scurry back to the base, but Entity.
Well, I don't know. Fake back.
The slow. Pure again. The looks you wouldn't expect it any other way. Pure has been on point from start to finish this game.
I mean, they're not really. They're going to give him too much more value, though. Maybe the Psychic Headband, but you're going to need to do something now.
You gotta go. Throne's gonna be exposed. Surely it'll fall pretty fast. That's an early BKB usage out of Makoto. And they're gonna hook him into the middle as well. Solid Guardian will force them to split away. Maybe they can isolate the Visage. Storm is still trying to slip out to the southern side. It's a beautiful Ice Blast, and Pure's gonna find the opening into the middle again. Onto Savage. He's got a buyback, but it seems like there's no hope as Pure wants some more members. They've been able to retreat safely on Talon. Q potential with the opening. Fissure onto multiple heroes. Going to force up into the middle. But the Echo only tickles him. And Makoto will not survive. A sign used from Savage. But it will not do enough. As Pure's in to celebrate. Down goes Savage. 5-man wipe. And the G's are dropped. Entity will get their revenge. Knocking out Talon from the TI-11.
Right.